Why do quilters love pre-cuts? If you are a maker and you're as anxious to sew as I usually am, it's that we can jump into the project faster. We're not opening up wrinkled fabric, having to add sizing, iron, cut, hope we cut right, and get going. It just means we get to the fun part faster. As you know, at Shabby Fabrics, we love to show you the collections that we're going to be getting in. And because those very coveted Moda Precuts are made just one time, we all know how important that is. If something really strikes a chord with you and you're like, I have to have that, then this is your moment. So just like we've done before, we're going to show you what we're purchasing, what's going to be coming in, talk about the highlights of that, and then your job would be head to the website, make that small deposit toward the cost of that pre-cut, and then you can just relax. You don't have to worry. When we put on our order with Moda Fabrics, you're in that grouping of orders. We have set aside these pre-cuts for you. So it's a great way to know without a doubt you're going to be getting that product. So let's kick this off. I'm actually going to start on my left because there's something very exciting new at Moda. We all know those cozy, just soft and silky, you've heard people call them minky, Shannon. Well, Moda actually calls it cuddle. And isn't that the perfect word? You just want to cuddle up with the softest, silkiest fabric. Look how thick and fluffy this is. This is just 10 fabrics right there. That's it. That's how thick this is. And the other thing I love about this is a lot of times when you find cuddle or minky or whatever you want to call it, that fluffy fabric, it's usually just solid. How exciting that Moda has partnered with Shannon Fabrics to create something called Cuddle that has collections and has designs printed right on it. So what you're seeing here is a collection by Deb Strain called Northwoods Lodge. Moda will be printing this as you'd expect in the regular cotton fabrics, but they're also offering this amazing opportunity to have select SKUs printed on Cuddle. And so what you're looking at here are the 9 fabrics that are available as yardage, and then a panel here that has these lovely kind of forest animals, very kind of Pacific Northwest and the mountains here where we live. So that will be available as yardage, and you're also able to purchase a 9 fat quarter plus the panel set. So that'll be your option today. If there's just select SKUs that you want of this fabric or any fabric I'm talking about today, you can always sign up for that. That way we see, oh, there's a lot of interest in that panel. There's a lot of interest in these fabrics. That way we order more, ensuring the likelihood that you'll be getting that fabric. Okay, so that's Northwoods Lodge. The Quilting Cuddle has 10 total SKUs, 9 select SKUs plus the panel. Again, that'll be available as a small set of 9 fat quarters plus the panel. Also, you know, we're used to seeing this in cotton fabric. We're having the normal pre-cuts. We're seeing lots of SKUs. We have our fat quarter bundle, our layer cake, our charm pack, our mini charm, and our jelly roll. Very woodsy, all the mountains, the animals, those types of colors. So lovely. And I can see a quilt where you've done patchwork on the front and maybe you put Cuddle on the back, right? That could be something I'm seeing more and more quilters are doing that. As we continue on, Stacy issue, this time turned to a very kind of feminine, florally collection. And my favorite SKU in this whole collection is this panel. We're going to show you that right now. There are 26 fat quarters in that fat quarter bundle, but that seed packet panel is really the connection of all of these SKUs. I love how each one of these is very vintage, retro looking, and I just see a lot of things to do, really build around that panel with plenty of supporting fabrics. 26 is a great number to be supporting that incredible panel, and she's done this collection in fat quarters, the layer cake, the charm, the mini charm, and the jelly roll. Blue continues to be very trendy. Every time we come out with a blue quilt, it just soars because really so many of us decorate in that decor, that combination of colors from all kinds of different shades of blue, from sky to dusk to porcelain to midnight and everything in between. This is a collection by three sisters. We all know they have some of the most beautiful collections at Moda. So if that's your palette and you know you want to make one of those types of quilts that is just timeless, well, this could be it, called Breathtaking Blues. And in addition to the regular pre-cuts of the Fat Quarter bundle, layer cake, jelly roll, charm, and mini charm, this one has a fat eighth bundle. Sometimes you don't always need a fat quarter bundle, and as a reminder, a fat eighth is 9 inches wide by 21, whereas a fat quarter is twice that, 18 by 21. But again, if you don't need that much, maybe you're making a smaller project, maybe that fat eighth bundle is perfect for your project. We all love these warm and cozy flannels, especially in cold weather. Right now, as I'm filming this, the eastern half of this whole country is under snow and ice. I bet you were wishing you had all kinds of fluffy, warm flannels to keep you warm, as so many people are without power at this moment. And that is why I keep plenty of warm, cozy flannel quilts, because at least 3 times a year we lose power at my house, and we use those quilts truly as we huddle around the fireplace to stay warm while we're hoping we can have our power restored. This collection by Primitive Gatherings is, I love the name, Flannel Gatherings Basics. Isn't that perfect, right? We want these basics that we can keep tapping back into as we come up with more and more designs. And if you've been watching our YouTube channel, using the batting buddy to make rag quilts is so cool. Everybody loves a rag quilt. They look cool, they're fun to make. It's totally beginner friendly, and they're done. You don't have to send your quilt out to be quilted. So if you haven't checked that out, I encourage you to, but those are perfect for rag quilts and any quilt where you want that warm and cozy look. Again, those are called Flannel Gathering Basics by Primitive Gatherings. So you see our newest release here. Just a reminder, head to the website. Do that before we all get distracted with the busyness of life, right? Make that small deposit toward your favorite pre-cuts and rest easy. And then, of course, when those come in, we just bill you for the difference and head that your way. Hey, I bet you have people in your sewing group, maybe your sewing guild, that still don't even know about Shabby and know that we offer this opportunity to reserve Moda Precuts that are made one time. So let your friends know the good news of Shabby. So much is coming your way throughout 2026. Head to the website, reserve your favorites. I look forward to seeing you soon on another Shabby video.